What's going on, guys? Hope your Wednesday is going well. I was gonna go down to Indian Lake State Park today, and I decided not to. Just it's a 3-hour round trip. I really shouldn't be making trips like that right now. I mean, it's just not smart. I mean, sure, it's a state park. You know, I pretty much stay in the car, but is it really worth going down, 90 minutes one way to sit in the car for an hour and then drive 90 minutes back? No. It's a beautiful area. 2 years ago, tomorrow, I would have been there, so. Filming the state parks video. Anyway, I just thought I'd come somewhere a little bit closer today, because, I mean, I could still get out and not have to drive 3 hours. I thought I'd read a few comments from past videos. Hope the wind isn't too bad. It's pretty breezy out here. I know the camera's kind of out in the wind. But yeah, this was a good alternative to come to instead of driving 3 hours. I mean, there are places I want to film for sure here. I don't know when. A few of which I talked about last video, or actually on Miss Lottie Does live stream. If you haven't seen that video, that live stream, I'll put the link below. But that was last weekend. We had a lot of fun doing that. But I was mentioning that there's a few places I want to film. Or maybe I even mentioned it in the abandoned classic car graveyard video. But I'm really kind of a little leery because of the locations. Going by myself, which I've done pretty much everything by myself. Unless I had Jason or Dean with me. But some places you just really don't want to do by yourself. It's just not smart. Way too risky. And this one location in particular really needs somebody there, because I'm really uncertain about it. But anyway, so there's where we are. Just hanging out. Trying to just do something, I'm not working, I don't know. I know a lot of you guys are in the same boat I am, so we're all in this together. Though, all you people denying the virus's validity, not wearing a mask and arguing about it, pretty much disgraceful. And of course, the weather is so much nicer now. Everybody's out and about. I mean, it's shocking. Literally this weekend there was, thousands of people out at the parks. It was absolutely obscene. And this is gonna keep this thing going much, much longer. We all want to get back to normal. We're never going to get back to normal. We all want our lives back, to work again, to be healthy. But these people going out in public gatherings and refusing to wear a face mask because they say, oh, they're claustrophobic, all it's going to do is continue this problem much, much longer. So those who are, want to liberate the states, they don't realize they're actually contradicting their own actions, because they're affecting negatively the potential of us actually getting through this. They're making it worse, and it's going to last even longer. It makes me sick. And I got to admit, I'm happy that it took me a little while. I finally have that weight of just unbelievable fear off the back of my shoulders. Like, I feel like I can come out, and do something. I just be safe about it. Limit, exposure. Of course, you want to make essential trips only, pretty much still. We have the stay-at-home order until the 28th of May, but I don't need to be fearful, when you just go out and well, that's how it was in March and early April, because everything was such an unknown. It still is, but now it's wear a mask, wear gloves, go out to get groceries, and otherwise completely just isolate. And that's even harder than the virus, because it's you can't see friends, you can't do anything, you can't earn a living. It's crippling. And all at the same time, you see these people out there just living their lives like another old day, that nothing's even wrong with the world, and it's sick. On top of, the protests at the courthouses and stuff, with the, rifles, it's just on and on, blatant ignorance. And I'm tired of it. The only way we pull through this in some semblance of success, or, being smart, is that we do what we need to do right now. And I know people are itching to get out. It's nice weather and all, but there's no excuse. No excuse. I've said my piece. I've ranted and raved a lot more. I don't use this outlet to get political, but I mean that's, you know, kind of lightly political. But anyway, that's as far as I'm going to go with that. But I applaud all those who are doing the right thing, you know, and those who want to argue and say that, oh, you know, this virus is all just a big hoax and like the deaths are exaggerated. Are you kidding me? Yeah, the deaths are probably exaggerated low. They're probably a lot more than we know. You know, instead they're saying, oh well, this rhetoric that people are dying, but the numbers for COVID deaths are actually, they're calculating people who died from other reasons. Like this idiot on Facebook said to me, you could be killed in a car wreck and they call your death COVID. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, what are you doing? Like, what is wrong with these people? My good God. You know, seriously, if we had one death from this disease, it's too many. Now we have, as this video I'm recording, is 72,000 plus dead. And we're arguing about wearing a face mask in a store and whether the death's actually legitimate? Come on. Where's the humanity? I wrote some long posts on Facebook about this. There's no empathy, there's no compassion anymore. I mean, there is, thank God, from some people. And again, thank you for doing the right thing. I can't believe I even have to thank you for it, or those people who are doing the right thing. Like Dean said the other day, God forbid you wear gloves to the store and you throw them in the trash can and don't throw them down on the ground, because that's where we are today. This culture doesn't give a shit. Anyway, I can't believe this ended up being a rant video. It's a beautiful afternoon out here, and here I'm ranting and raving, but let me just look real quick, because I know it's already running long. Guys, thanks for sticking with me. Let me see. Nothing Edited commented on the video of the classic car graveyard. This was such an amazing adventure. The bridge and old cars are what's left of them. Thanks for taking us along with you. No problem. That was a lot of fun. 1 week ago today. Miss Lottie Da said, so cool. Thank you. Jason said, the stuff is neat, but somebody ought to come up and clean that mess. No, not good for the environment. You ain't kidding, man. Let's see. Ozone00 commented on the video where I was looking for the cemetery. He commented, is this at Mary Jane Thurston State Park? We already been over that. We don't give away locations here. James Walls, really stupid comment. I think he deleted it. He said, would be nice to know if those were just headstones or a pile of bricks if you look closer. Well, hey, feel free to go down there and take a look, man. Oscar's mama commented on the house in Illinois that the house is toast. Hopefully someone will buy the property or tear all that crap out and rebuild. I did respond to her, but yeah, that one's a trip. It's owned by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers now, meaning they're going to just make a right away. They're going to knock that thing down. Now, the reason these properties sit for so long is because they have so much asbestos in them. The money it would take to demolish is huge, and just over the cost, just letting them sit. That's why these places sit. So be cautious if you see places like that sitting. That's why. Let's see. Dave Schultz commented on the covered bridge video day number 30, which was last March 2019. Nice video. I live about an hour away from the bridge. At the time you shot the video, the White House you mentioned was owned by a classmate. I was taking some drone pictures and he came out and we had a good conversation. Okay. Well, those videos still frustrate me because it seems like, man, did they die off quick. I have so many cool videos in there, 100 videos, and I would say about like 80% of them are cool. Or whatever. And man, they just, you know. And then very, very rarely I'll get a comment or two on one of them. I don't know how that works. YouTube went and pop and poop went out into the algorithm. But oh, fucking YouTube. Nancy commented, great job on the sunglasses review. Loved it. Would not spend the money they're asking for them. Thanks, Ben. This was great. Big thumbs up for me. Everybody loved that video. Thank you, guys. That was fun. Marty, you inspired me to go maybe get some more products or something to review here. Well, the one I have and I bought like a few years in a row are the Bell and Howell tack lights. Let me tell you, they're crap. They are garbage and totally junk. So stay away from the tack lights. Bell and Howell tack lights. Jesus, they break so easily. They're so cheaply made, and the as seen on TV, ad, they're running them over with tanks and stuff. They break if you breathe on them, man. Jesus. And we have these bots, these trolls, constantly coming out of the woodwork right now on YouTube. Every day, YouTube dumps them, and then they come back with another one-name channel. And they're trolls and bots, and they're very, very bad right now. They're just all over the place. I'm getting this constantly. I'm just blocking them so quick and deleting the comments, and they're coming back. Let's be friends. Loved it. Great vid. Get the fudge out of here. Jesus. Let's be friends. Okay. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching this little bit of a brief kind of Q&A rant and just a little time here at the park on a Wednesday. Do your best. We're all in this together. Take care. See you next time.